What's up, NinBuzz? My name is Matt. Now you guys might know me as AwesomeFaceProd, or the host of NinBuzz's own Nintendo News, our weekly news series focusing on everything Nintendo. Today I'm here to bring you news directly from E3 because Nintendo just finished up their presentation a couple of hours ago. So, we're going to look at some of the trailers for the first party games, starting with Star Fox Zero. This is what Nintendo opened up their presentation with, so I feel like it's a good thing to open up this video with the same trailer. Anyways, let's take a look. I'll go ahead and give you guys my opinions and thoughts while this trailer is going on, and you guys can feel free to do the same in the comments down below. Anyways, this trailer opens up with just Fox in space, and honestly, I did not know what I was expecting, but this is pretty much exactly what I imagined for a Star Fox Wii U game. It looks a lot like Star Fox 64, which is perfect. Like, if it's on rails, I am perfectly okay with that. One thing they did mention is that there are two different perspectives. So there is this third-person cinematic perspective that's going to be displayed on the TV, and then on the gamepad there is of course that inside the cockpit view, which is probably what you're going to be using for aiming and stuff like that. Now, here's something really interesting. There are different R-Wing transformations. Of course, you still have the Landmaster, you know, the R-Wing. Probably won't see the Blue Marine considering that only appeared once in Star Fox 64, but to replace that, we have the Walker, which was from Star Fox 2, which was actually an unreleased SNES title, so it's cool to see that back. But there's also this weird, like, dual-bladed helicopter, which you can drop a robot from and go and explore different secrets and stuff like that. So even though it's on rails, there might be some opportunities to explore, you know, different sections of levels and stuff like that. I'm not really too sure. Anyways, though, Star Fox Zero, it's actually slated to release later this year. That trailer didn't give us a lot, but it was enough to get us very excited. So I know I am looking forward to that game. Anyways, we're going to move on to the next trailer now. So I'm going to cue that up, and I'll cut back. Alright, so on to our second trailer. This is a new Zelda game announced for the Nintendo 3DS, and this totally caught me off guard. Let's take a look. It's very, very interesting. So this is Zelda Triforce Heroes. Now notice that Heroes is plural, and that's because, well, you might have guessed it, this is another cooperative Zelda game. I never thought Nintendo would do this idea again. Like, I personally liked Four Swords a lot, but I really didn't think they would ever go back to a cooperative Zelda game, so I'm super pumped for this. It's on the 3DS, uses the same, like, graphic style as A Link Between Worlds, adds some new features, like the stamina meter is still there from A Link Between Worlds, you can stack on top of each other, and there is this new, like, costume-based ability system, so you can put on different costumes like the spin attack attire, and that will give you different abilities and allow you to solve different puzzles and stuff like that. It looks really, really cool. The Lucky Loungewear seems like it will allow you to negate damage at some point. Then we also have the Big Bomb outfit, which will allow you to use, like, you know, larger explosives. So this is really, really cool. Now, my favorite announcement about this so far is that, sure, this game will probably feature local co-op, but Nintendo already announced that it will also feature online co-op, so you will not need to get 3 of your friends in the same room to enjoy this multiplayer Zelda experience. You can do so from all over the world. Some of the bosses look really stinking cool as well. Like, I'm really excited to just play this game with 3 of my friends and see all the puzzles and how we defeat all the bosses and stuff like that. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and thankfully we don't need to wait too long because guess what? This game is going to release in fall of this year, so look forward to that, guys. Alright, so our next trailer is a 3DS game, and it's one in the Metroid series, although this has been getting some negative responses online. I would encourage you guys to give it a chance, so let's check out the trailer at the very least. Alright, so this is not a standard Metroid title, as you can probably tell. That's not Samus's ship. In fact, that's not even Samus. She's not even in this game. So, this is actually Metroid Prime Federation Force. It is a 4-player cooperative game that takes place in the Metroid Prime universe. And I think that's why a lot of people are upset. Like, we've been looking forward to a new Metroid game for a long time, and this is just not what people expected. Personally, for me, I'm a little disappointed, but at the same time, I'm really not. It also comes bundled with Metroid Prime Blast Ball, which you may have seen from the Nintendo World Championship, but it's 3v3, kind of just like a sci-fi soccer game. They didn't give us a lot of gameplay to go off of for this trailer, but I will say I'll definitely check it out and give it a chance. It might not be the Metroid game we wanted, but I mean, it might be something to tie us over until they announce a Metroid game for the Wii U that'll just completely blow us out of the water. Alright, so this next trailer is a crossover of two of Nintendo's own franchises, which is very interesting, so let's take a look and see what we've got. That's right, it's a crossover between Mario and Luigi from the Mario and Luigi RPG series and Paper Mario. So, the two Mario RPGs are finally colliding as one, and it looks like it's going to be a really fun adventure. Like, both series are great on their own, so combining them just sort of makes sense. Like, it gives you a winning formula already. Like, you'll have the quirky dialogue, the great battle mechanics, and just a really good RPG in general. So, looking at the gameplay, it seems like you'll probably have a little more influence from the Mario and Luigi side. Like, everything is sort of 3D. There seems to be some puzzle solving aspects too, which could come from like both games. I'm hoping the quirky dialogue from like the Paper Mario series does eventually make its way into this game, even though the dialogue in Mario and Luigi is sort of similar, but there's still like a different feel to it. My only like big concern is that due to this crossover, I hope it doesn't kill off Paper Mario on its own, because like the recent Paper Mario games, they haven't been as great, but I still think there's potential there, and both games are very, very different, so I really hope this doesn't just like throw Paper Mario to the wayside and continue with this formula from here on out. Otherwise, though, I gotta say, I'm really, really excited for this game. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a whole heck load of interesting things shown off in this trailer, but Mario and Luigi Paper Jam will release in 2016, so we will have to wait a little while for this one, but I think it'll be well worth the wait. Alright, so there's a chance that you've probably already seen or heard about this, considering it did leak a couple of days early, but you know what? We're gonna go over it anyways. So, it's a Zelda game, and it's for the 3DS, so you probably already figured out what I'm about to show you guys, but here's the trailer anyways. This is the trailer for Hyrule Warriors on the 3DS. Like I said, it did get leaked a couple of days early, which is kind of a shame, but it's still cool to actually see. So, Hyrule Warriors, it's coming to the 3DS. There are a couple of new features, though, that they are adding. One of the biggest features is that while you're playing a mission, you'll have the ability to swap between characters. This is something that does not exist on the Wii U version. It's something that I think is really awesome and will definitely make the game more fun to play. But that's not all they are adding. There's actually going to be some new characters on top of the already large roster. So, starting with Tetra Man, I'm super excited about this. Wind Waker is one of my favorite games, so it's really cool to see that game represented. Also, there is the King of Hyrule himself, who can transform into the King of Red Lions. So, yeah, add those to the already massive character list for this game. I'm pretty sure all the DLC is going to be included on the 3DS version as well. This footage showed right now is actually from the Wii U version, so it's a little misleading, but I'm really looking forward to this title. If you haven't played the Wii U version of Hyrule Warriors, I recommend picking up Hyrule Warriors Legends on the 3DS. It's a really fun game. Also, at the end here, there's a new item, the Golden Ocarina. No idea what that will do yet, but we'll find out in 2016 when this game does release. Okay, so our next trailer is of an Animal Crossing game for the Wii U, but it's probably not what you're expecting. So again, let's just take a look real quick, shall we? Now, this game is primarily made to sell Amiibo. Like, I hate to say it, the title of the game is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Now, this is honestly what I would describe as an Animal Crossing, Mario Party, and maybe Fortune Street mashup, because it's got like the board and style of a Mario Party game, but there are no mini games. However, when you land on a space, like a random event will happen, and you'll either like gain or lose, you know, points or whatever like the game uses for a ranking system. So it's kind of like Fortune Street maybe in that regard. And you might be able to like invest in certain things. Can't really tell. Like, I've seen this trailer a few times now, and I really just couldn't tell you like what it's about, other than like moving across a board and having a random event happen. So I feel like there's more to this game. This trailer just doesn't really show us that, and I'm trying not to be like negative on any of these trailers that I'm showing here, because they are just trailers, so we don't know what the full game is going to be like. And it definitely looks interesting. Like, if you like Animal Crossing, you'll probably find some enjoyment in this game, but I feel like they need to show more of this game, or explain the primary focus and how you go about like getting more points, and Hopefully it's not just like completely random and up to rolling the dice, because I could feel like that would get boring after a while too quickly. But I don't know. Seems like a decent looking game so far. Might keep my eye on it. Obviously it's there to sell more Amiibo, but hey, I mean, Amiibo are cool. I got a bunch of them up there. But yeah, this game will release sometime in 2015, holiday 2015, so keep an eye on it. Who knows, it might actually turn out to be something really fun. Our next trailer is a Mario sports game for the Wii U, and some of you guys might be really excited for this one. So, this is going to be Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Now, I will admit to you guys, I'm not really too familiar with the Mario sports series, and even Mario Tennis. Like, I don't really play them, or haven't really played them, so I'm not really too sure, like, what's new in this game, but it seems like giving the players power-ups is a new feature. That could be an old feature again. Like I said, guys, haven't really played the Mario Tennis series before at all, so if it's old, I apologize, but it seems new, and it looks great on the Wii U. Like, obviously, seeing games like this in HD is always a pleasure, and, I haven't played them myself, but I do know these games are fun. Like, I have several friends who will vouch for them and say that they are some of, like, the most fun games they have played in a while, so definitely keep an eye on Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. This will release holiday 2015. Okay, but last but not least, we're going to show off my best in show from Nintendo's E3, and that's the trailer for Super Mario Maker. That is the official title. Now, when they announced this game like last E3, I wasn't really sold on it, but after seeing everything Nintendo's done with it so far, I'm all for it, man. Like, I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. And honestly, I have no idea how Nintendo is ever going to create another 2D Mario game again, because literally everything we need for unlimited Mario content is in this game. You can do some really crazy stuff too. Like, you'll see some of it in this trailer, but if you haven't seen the Nintendo World Championship levels that the Nintendo Treehouse made for that event, those are completely mind-blowing. And when I saw those while I was watching the event, that's kind of what sold me on this game, because seeing all the ridiculous and crazy features and things that they added to this game really just, like, make it something so unique and so special. Like, it's not just, you know, a Mario level creator. You can do a lot of ridiculous stuff with it. And they're also adding a lot of new features too. So, for instance, one of the things they're adding is Amiibo support. So, if you tap in a compatible character, you can take that character, put it inside one of the boxes, and now, if you break the box as Mario, you can transform into that character. So it's a cool little way to, like, play games, or play like a Mario game, as a different Nintendo character. Sort of like a nod towards the Super Mario crossover, like, Flash game that released, like, a long time ago. So it's really, really neat to see that in, like, an actual Nintendo game. Of course, you have the ability to play courses that people upload themselves, or share your own courses that you make, which, again, just gives you pretty much unlimited content, since I guarantee you, like, the community for this game is going to be absolutely insane. There's also the 100 Mario Challenge, which I'm not really sure what it is, but it seems like you might have 100 lives to go through a bunch of, like, randomly downloaded levels, so that'll be kind of interesting. I'll look forward to see more information about what exactly this is towards the game's release. And thankfully, we will not need to wait too long, because this game will release on September 11th of this year, so only a few months away. I know I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. Anyways, that's gonna do it for our coverage of this year's Nintendo's E3 conference. Those were all the major first-party Nintendo trailers. So, if you guys enjoyed them, once again, my name is Matt. You can feel free to come and check out my channel. If you didn't, then don't do that. But, that's gonna do it. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Have a great day.